Today, Arielle Anderson was laid to rest. She was one of 3 students killed in last week's mass shooting. Friends, family, and total strangers gathered in Detroit today to say goodbye and also to celebrate her life. Darylyn Horn is here for you now with what people will remember most about her. Darylyn?
That's right, Siobhan. Many took to the podium at Arielle's funeral today and spoke about her love of helping others and how she was working to do that in the medical field by studying at Michigan State University to become a surgeon. And even though she was only 19 years old, she had already made an impact on many people's lives.
Arielle is forever a Spartan, and we are forever her nation. God bless you.
A young woman whose spirit and heart inspired so many in a short time.
Nobody's perfect, but Arielle was as close as you could get to perfection.
Hundreds gathered in the House of Zion Baptist Church in Detroit to celebrate the life and legacy of Arielle Diamond Anderson. One of 3 innocent lives taken last Monday at Michigan State University's mass shooting.
We came up for Arielle being at our university. We were enhanced and enriched.
Described by her loved ones as someone full of purpose and promise, a young woman who loved her family and friends so much, especially her mother. She was ready to make a difference as she knew early in life that she wanted to be a doctor.
Ari was beyond the definition of thoughtful. She was the type of person who would drop what she was doing in a heartbeat to help you.
Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer came to pay her respects, making a promise to Arielle's family.
I will continue to keep you in my prayers, and the actions that we take in response to this will honor your daughter. Her death, her life will not have been in vain.
Most said she was bright like a diamond, not just because it was her middle name, but because of her selflessness.
Diamonds are forever, and she lives forever.
Now, Arielle loved photography and won awards for some of her work from the Detroit Institute of Arts and for the College of Creative Studies. She would also spend her summers working at senior citizens' homes to help the elderly. This year in June, she would have turned 20 years old.